Hey, hey, what's going on, y'all? Savage AF, man. Forget your feelings. Facts matter. All right. This is a Dro solo edition. I'm your boy, Black Pedro. Look at it. You see it? Let me turn this way. A little more light on my face. Listen, guys. Shang is right now traveling to Flagstaff, Arizona. So if you're out there in that way, make sure you get out to see Shang live. Check him out. Instagram at comedian Shang. But I'll get more into that later. You know what I'm saying? I got this today. It's just me and you. Forget your feelings, guys. Facts matter. I'm Black Pedro, Savage AF. We give you politics, hot topics, current events, and then I don't give a fluff kind of style. I'll be cursing in 2 minutes and 50 seconds or 10 seconds. I'm sorry. But in the meantime, in between time, Savage AF, we're usually here typically for you Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, West Coast, y'all. Live on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. If you ever miss us live, use a junkie. You done thrown your life away to the drugs. Get back right. Get on the right path. Follow our YouTube channel. There you can catch all our shows archived, youtube.com/C/SavageAF World. When you get there, don't be square. Be aware. That's what it is, y'all. Ding, ding, ring that bell. Get notified, subscribe, and all that jive. Some of you have been kicked off of YouTube. There's some kind of support group for that. I got kicked out of that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Facebook is the place then. Savage A.F. If you can't get it at us on YouTube or you're averse to that platform, we got another one for you. Okay. Facebook, Savage A.F. You need 2 dots. It'll help you find it faster. When you get there, speaking of, get your thumbs up, man. Make sure you hit us with them likes, all right? Bop, bop. And that being said, more important than anything else, I know maybe you're bouncing your little grandbaby on your lap. Drop that kid, okay? Forget that kid, all right? I'm 20 seconds away from cursing. Instagram's way more important than anything else in the world. Got to get numbers. Got to get followers. At Black Pedro. At Comedian Shang. We will perish without these numbers. Make sure you get us on the Twin Cousin app as well. All right? Threads. At Black Pedro. At Comedian Shang. SHANG. You know what it is, man. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter, man. Sometimes they actually do. I know we don't really pay attention anymore. So a lot of people are adverse, allergic to it. I'm a cheers to y'all, man. I do want to say what's up to those who are here because I see some. Want to be some. Miss Bronda coming up. I kind of mixed the whole name up, but Bronda Miss Unpredictable. Never know what she's gonna do. Maya Baker, I see you. Breezy JJ's, love you, girl. LG, Damani Jones. Coochie Damas. Look at you, boy. Look at your boy right there. I see you guys, man. Thank you for sticking around and getting down. It's gonna be a quick one today. Just a little bit of shit talking to do. I am gonna end the show today. It is Friday, November 17th, 2023. Oh man, Thanksgiving is next week, dog. The next Thursday that occurs will be Thanksgiving. So where did this time go? But we're all here. All right, man. Did I even take a sip? Sorry. Cheers to y'all. Got a little reposado in a wine glass. You know what I'm saying? Just didn't feel like switching glasses. I was like, why wash two? Efficient drinking. That's what you got to do, guys. All right. It's November 17th, 2023, in the time space continuum. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro. Dro Solo edition. Savage AF. I'm going to end today's show with, I wouldn't call us journalists, but we're journalistic. And one of our hardest hittingest questioningest questions that we ask on this show is, motherfucker, say what? BOTOX, dog? Let's talk about your boy, man. But before we get into that, wouldn't it be fantastic if, like, growing up, if you could have told your parents, hey, listen, I know this parenting thing is hard. Don't worry, I got you. You don't have to worry about it. Okay. I created a whole new code of conduct for myself. And you don't even have to worry about if I ever break that, if I ever do anything wrong, I got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch myself. You go ahead and live your best life, ma, dad, whatever. I think that's essentially what Scotus, the Supreme Court of the United States, just told us as of this week and the last week. But the Supreme Court of the United States, and they've had some issues. No other Miranda. I see you. I'm glad we got one now. We don't need no more. Hey, if it's any more Mirandas out there, we don't need no other. We got ours. Shit. The Supreme Court of the United States, hasn't had a great rep lately, right? Essentially, every conservative on the court reneged on their promise that Roe v. Wade was precedent and overturned that. Definitely got some integrity issues between specifically Justices Alito and your boy, Minute Rice, Uncle Tom, ass Clarence Coon Biscuit. Oh, man, don't we just come on? Look at the coons. Man, always cooning for you. But they have integrity issues, right? Like entangled with billionaires, trips and other luxury expenses that weren't incurred. Oh, houses maybe were purchased, one at least for Clarence Thomas. College was paid for a grandnephew. Nigga, who's tight with their grandfather's brother? Bro, please, on this episode right now, I want you to chime in if you are really, really, really tight with your granddaddy's brother. Oh, grandnephew ass niggas out there. Where are my grandnephews at? Anyways, sorry. Harlan Crow sounds like a Batman villain. Lives in a place called the Nest or some shit. Yeah. So the Supreme Court, their reputation right now is not really great. And so in the midst of that, they've decided to come up with a code of conduct. Maybe we should behave. And again, this really is just applying to the conservative side of the court, which is the majority 6-3. Who we got? Kagan, Sotomayor, KBJ, Ketanji Brown Jackson. Sorry, justices, Supreme Court justices, all of them. That's it. And they're all women, right? Everybody else, Mrs. Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, ACB, Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, ACB, and who? Oh, Thomas, Alito. I'm missing one other judge. Sorry. I believe, because I think I've accounted for 8. Somebody's missing. One of them old motherfuckers still out there. You gotta watch them. But basically, sorry, I'm taking a long time to get to the point here. I'm just by myself bullshitting. They left me alone. They have come up with a code of conduct, which is all fun and good. It's like, yeah, obviously, right? Like you should have some guidelines towards conduct and behavior. Written, not even some unwritten handshake shit. Like, yeah, like let's put it on out there. But the trick out is there's still no body, and I mean like a body of our government, of any other sector of our government that will be overseeing this. Basically Scotus is like, we got some new rules that we've established for ourselves, and if anybody breaks the rules, we got this. Don't trip. Go on about your business. Live your best life. If we break our rules, we got us. Mom, dad, don't trip. We're good. It was one fucking thing. This was it. It was one yacht. That's it. And a college tuition and then a house. That was it. We good. Bro, we're good. Maya Baker says SCOTUS is a joke now. Man. Yeah, and I know what you mean, Maya. You don't even mean funny. You just mean irreputable, right? Like not credible. And again, I feel sorry for these liberal justices that are a part of this body right now, because there's very little room for them to have any significant voice. And this was the Republican plan for a while. I think ultimately they understood that they weren't going to get, consistently with the direction they were going in, they weren't going to get the executive branch as often as they wanted to, and they weren't going to, maintain majorities in the legislative branch. So I think, they made this move for the judiciary. You know what I'm saying? And then Roe v. Wade is overturned, right? The Dobbs decision. It was a long play. They played it well. It was effective. But now we're at the point where this obviously compromised body, and at least two of the justices, at least, that we know of, in this compromised body, it's now saying that, okay, stop laughing at us. We're not a joke. We're going to watch ourselves. Yeah. It'd be like paying your kids to babysit themselves. Like, nigga, I'll give you $50,000 to just sit here tonight while we go have dinner. The fuck? Come back, house fucked up, right? Kids done fucked up the house, and they're like, yeah, we decided that we can't watch TV tomorrow. Sorry. Not doing it, man. But this is not right. Like, come on, Scotus, do better, right? Come on, guys. Let somebody oversee you. There's nobody's supposed to be on top of each other. Like, there's not, like, these 3 branches, the Supreme Court, the president's office, and Congress are supposed to be checks and balances, man. Everything's supposed to, we should be able to check each other. Hey, you overturning shit. What are you doing? Come on. Boom. Somebody should be able to pop you in your mouth for that, right? In your mouth. You write a law in Congress that don't make sense or whatever. The president could veto that shit. Congress can veto the president. Who's watching SCOTUS? SCOTUS watching SCOTUS? That don't make sense. Everybody else has oversight. It's shady to not ask for oversight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, don't worry, we got this. Your kids in the room, you hear a bunch of what's going on in there? Nothing. Really? Y'all ain't did nothing in there. Clarence, you ain't did nothing. Alito definitely had people that gave him shit. They had business in front of the court. Like that happened, and it's probably happening with Clarence. You know what Clarence doing? Come on, man. What you think these billionaire white dudes brought Clarence Thomas along for? What? His fucking personality, his jokes. Oh, his wife is hot. Let's hang with this dude. He knows how to get that good. Clarence Thomas looks like a logo that Black Lives Matter should protest, right? It's like Uncle Ben's, Aunt Jemima, Clarence Thomas. Like when I see his face, I'm like, y'all could do better with the branding. You know what I'm saying? On Django Unchained, Monsieur Candide. Okay, I didn't see any. I also didn't see any grandnephews chiming in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's not even a thing. Am I wrong? Right? Clarence Thomas says Harlan Crow paid for his grandnephew's tuition. Grandnephew? Come on, man. Savage AF, man. Fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Hey, if you're in LA tonight, if you're in the area, I'll be in North Hollywood at the Comedy Chateau. Yeah, we'll be doing that tonight. Hosting the 10 o'clock show. Or there may be two 10 o'clock shows, so I'll be on a 10 o'clock show at the Comedy Chateau, North Hollywood, man. Come through. Cool little spot. That being said, man, like I said, I don't consider myself to be a journalist. I can't. It's not a self consideration that I don't have the credentials. Okay, you got me. Yeah, my bad. But I think I have a journalistic mindset. And I think one of the greatest questions you can ever ask as a journalist goes a little something like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
Motherfucker say what? Your boy, and I should go ahead and just bring in his I'm gonna share my screen with you. But your boy right here. Woo! Good Lord. Look at this. Just fake ass face junkie. Documents have come out. The evidence is there that he used campaign funds, the American people's money, people in his district who donated to his campaign, on up to PACs and super PACs or whoever else. But he used some of that money for BOTOX and designer clothes or some shit. And and to pay for OnlyFans, dog. And to pay for OnlyFans. The BOTOX for me was just like, no, it's just like that's some vain shit. As a dude, you're not even that old, bro. Like, you use the people's money for Botox? Nigga, you still ugly. What are you doing? Like, what do you mean? But George Santos, I'm sorry, a representative out of New York, boy just got voted in. He ain't even been doing the job a year. Already announced he's not going to run for re-election. And has been under fire. Lied his ass off. Lied about where he went to school. Lied about where he went to where he worked, and connections and affiliations that he had. Lied about his mother's Jewish heritage, about her Holocaust survivalship. You know what I mean, like that lineage. Lied about that. So yeah, lying piece of shit, blah blah blah. But we've finally gotten to the point where it's damning, and like the evidence is out, like evidence is there, right? So he's not running for re-election, but the ethics committee is on his ass already, so he may get booted out, which would be interesting because it would give Mike, I wish I owned a plantation, Johnson, the Speaker of the House, an even slimmer margin, and there may be an opportunity to flip the district. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you get a shit butt candidate like this. Democrats slide it. Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes you see the man ain't doing the woman right, you slide in with that game, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You get in there. Yeah, that's right. Get right up in there and be like, hey girl, what's your name? What's your sign? I just creep up from behind. Come on, man. Get in there, Dems. Get that seat. It wasn't built for him, obviously. Get in there. Tawana, I see you in here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like it seemed like so it's one of those things. It's like, well, how does the dude like this even get elected? George Santos, that is, right? And by the way, he looks like some kind of BOTOX trans Barbie character or whatever, but just this vain dude, fake as shit, you know what I mean, on some let's play house shit with the House of Representatives, but like just not just not a credible person at all. Seemingly and seemingly of this social media era generation of me, I need to be important sort of mentality. Like, how does he even get elected, right? And then it's like, well, when all the shit came out, like, how's he even, he hasn't even been in there long, but how this long, right? Like, how has he not been, how not yet? Like, how did he make it to Thanksgiving? Like, what are we talking about? Maya Baker says ethics committee turned case to DOJ, saying he violated several things of concern. No, absolutely. I mean, listen. This guy is he's just morally corrupt. This is a definition of a sociopath, right? Just a guy who just does not care, just needs to get what he wants. However, did not get. I mean, it's sloppy work, bro. Bro, how they know that you use campaign funds for Botox and OnlyFans? Bro, it's like that's not even a house, dog. Like, man, if it was like house, land, some thing, like a thing, you'd be like, okay, this nigga paid for bacteria in his face. And who God knows what on OnlyFans. Cause his search field is it's gotta be wild. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't trying to judge you for it. But it most likely ain't the booty shake that, most of his constituents would appeal to. Or maybe they wouldn't. They're all in whatever kind of world. Treehead, what you saying? Welcome to it, you non-American anymore, because you left us behind and now you're living some free life in the beautiful tropical lands. And you probably got a mango or whatever, and your outfit look like banana peels or some shit, or plantains on your hips. Take me with you. Treehead said, I love how you act like any amount of lying matters to the American people. Hey man, listen. Hey man. I just had to watch my favorite coach today. Well, not today, but this week. eat them charges like Weebay. You know what I'm saying? Jim Harbaugh, Michigan, he's just like, all right, fine. I just won't coach the rest of the regular season. Whatever they got, hey, you know, they ain't say you ain't do nothing, but hey, I wasn't letting Michigan lie to me. I know what it is, man. But he ate them charges up. So, and sometimes, you know, we just got to eat up these lies. You know what I mean? Reheat that biscuit, let it dry up again, dunk it in some gravy. Oh yeah. Also, Maya says, I almost forgot who he was talking about. She said Brazil wants him returned to face charges. George Santos. Yeah, some kind of fraud charges there in Brazil with him, right? And he has Brazilian lineage or whatever. But you know, it's really just one of those things where it's just like I was going through it. It's like this is a microcosmic, you know, window into America or American politics. It's like a dude with absolutely no credibility and no qualifications to actually step into this position of legislator on a national level to represent a district in New York, a major place, right? No qualifications and completely fraudulent resume. No, I won't say completely, but fraudulent enough. It's not like he just got some dates wrong of when he was there. It's more like you wasn't there. You weren't there, dog. You didn't do that. You know, how does a person like that get elected? And it's all through one party, right? Like, I really don't think Democrats would allow a candidate like that to get through their process. I really don't. But Republicans at the time didn't care because, like Tree had said, you know, sometimes like, and again, I'm gonna put this on one particular part in the GOP. Like, lying to their electorate is par for the course. Like, it's all they can do because like their platform is fraudulent. You know, it's not right. Treehead said, I'm still American Pedro, and American politics still affect the whole dumb planet. You ain't no dang don American. Sound like a fucking communist, man. No, you're right, Treehead. I didn't mean to revoke your citizenship. I was just jealous that you live someplace else now. But you know, these are global things. You know, obviously we're entangled in almost every aspect of global politics. Your government fucked up. We probably installed it. That's us. We're the geek squad of governments. You need this shit wired. You need your country wired. We'll do that shit. Maya Baker says some GOP voters want to own the libs so badly they'll vote for Devil Trump. And I know that you quotated own, the word own. Yeah. Because you know that could go a lot of ways when you talk about owning them. It's like you own somebody on the basketball court. That don't mean that you won't take them home in a leash and stuff them in your trunk or whatever, right? But you know, there's a supremacy theory, I think, that underlies the GOP's, you know, contemporary modern day presentation. It's, you know, It's meant to be a white guy party. You know, the people at the Capitol January 6th, 2021, those were Republicans who supported Donald Trump, who stormed the Capitol of the United States. You know, that's not a Democratic Party thing. Like they don't do, like we could talk for 17 years about the problems with the Democratic Party, but they don't do that. Like, it's not that, bro. It's not scale the walls of the Capitol because you lost an election. And listen, you can bark about, oh, they stole it, but without evidence, that's just barking, man. Like, you don't have you don't have legitimate teeth to take a bite out of America like that. Like, it don't make no goddamn sense. But to wrap it up, man, your boy, and I'm gonna show him one more time just because. Just want to embarrass him. Hope your mama's not proud. I'll put your boy right here. George Santos took American citizens' money, political campaign money, and bought BOTOX for his face and I don't know wherever else. I don't know where else you would put BOTOX. And also got some designer clothes and some OnlyFans action. And again, only the Lord and Facebook knows what that could have possibly been. But you know he nasty. You know the boy. Look at you. You're nasty, boy. And then you were sloppy with it too. And that's just unintelligent. He lies like a child. The children lies. Ones that could be easy. Yeah, I went to that college. No, you didn't. Okay. Like, you dummy. But anyways, man, fuck you, George Santos, and hopefully the DOJ, Ethics Committee, the voters, the people, like, just flip that seat, y'all. Like, come on, man. They don't even deserve it. The GOP backed this guy. I think only Mitt Romney had the nerve to call this dude a disgrace to his face on the floor. And he's out. Bye, Mitt. So the whole party deserves this. They deserve to lose that seat. We don't keep presenting punk motherfuckers like this, man. It just won't work. Savage AF, fuck your feelings. Facts matter. Black Pedro, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, man. I got shit to do tonight. Again, I'll be at the Comedy Chateau, North Hollywood tonight, 10 p.m. I'll be your host. Working them, comedic gym skills, just speed bagging on those. It's all rhythm, y'all. You know what it is. So come check me out if you're in the LA area. If not, stay in your area. Shit. I don't know what to tell you. 3 things for you before we get out of here, man. This was a Dro solo edition. Shang should be back with us on Monday. In the meantime, in between time, number 1, stay black if you are black. That's right. Number 2, do not be black if you're not black. Just like be you. I'm saying, like, why? It's weird, dog. Last but not least, keep your finger out your nose, y'all. I love you. Stay.